Hello and welcome to Let's Play Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. Now, I have previously recorded this video, but the issue is that the OBS card capture just didn't. The volume was all the way down because I forgot to turn it back up because I had it down for something else. Anyway, this game's rosters I have an issue with. The game came out in 1991 on the NES as Tecmo NBA Basketball, but in 93 when they brought the game over to SNES, they imported the 91 rosters and failed to update the 93 rosters. So anyhow, this is still a good game, and like I said, I'm doing this without control of the video, so I don't really remember how long this was, so that's why I just briefly kind of went over it. Anyhow, yeah, so this was a fun game I played as a kid. Overall, it was a fun game. I decided to do 2-minute quarters. I decided to, we are going to do full LP on this, and once we get to the settings, we'll go over more. So, that's it. Just waiting for the screen to flip over to the next part here. Alright, there we go. We hit start game. Alright, so first of all, we're going to go to the NBA schedule and we're going to reset and put this on a short NBA schedule. Now, I don't remember how many games a short NBA schedule is. And we're going to now, second of all, we are going to change the period length to 2-minute quarters, like previously mentioned. We are going to turn this stupid game music off, because when you're playing the game, you don't want to hear that game music. It is annoying, folks. And lastly, I'm a Rockets fan. We're going to change it to controlling the Rockets. So now we're going to simulate up. And the first game of the season is against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Showtime Lakers minus Kareem, because Kareem had been retired by this point. Alright, so let's look at the Lakers here. James Worthy inside to Vlade Divac. So, the starting lineup for the Houston Rockets is Kenny Smith at the point. Vernon Maxwell at the 2 guard. I don't even remember who John Turner was, but he's your starting 3. And because if this was a 93 instead of 91, Robert Horry would have been your starting 3. But no, Robert Horry wasn't around in 91, unfortunately. But this game, that's why I don't like these outdated rosters. And then Otis Thorpe was your starting 4, and Hakeem Olajuwon, of course, was your starting center for the Houston Rockets. And you see the Lakers jumped out to an 8-2 lead early. It's no bueno, folks. So, see, the Rockets can come back here. Olajuwon being the only offense thus far for the Rockets at this point in the game. Took me a while to get used to it. Anyway, the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers was Byron Scott at the point. Byron Scott at the point was Magic Johnson at the 2. They had, at the 3 was James Worthy. Sam Perkins was your starting power forward, even though he was more of a three-point specialist. And they had Vlade Divac from the starting center, and he's put up a ton of points right now. See, the Rockets here can get some points before the end of the first quarter, and they do. It's 12-8, end of one. All right, John Turner bringing it up the floor for the Rockets. Otis Thorpe from the free throw line just rolls in and out of the rim. Now coming up the floor is Lakers' Sam Perkins with a charging call.
Foul. Charging.
So, and Otis Thorpe from the free throw line is good. Coming up the floor now, Byron Scott. It's blocked by Elijah. So here comes Elijah. He's going to swing it around to John Turner with a hook shot for three. Rolls in. Gives the Rockets their first lead of the game, 13-12. And James Worthy with a tomahawk slam out of North Carolina University, the Tar Heels. John Turner again. He's going to Vernon Maxwell back. Elijah is going to slam it over Vlade. 15-14 Rockets. And James Worthy puts it in. And Otis Thorpe just haphazardly runs out of bounds for no apparent reason. All right. Now, wide open Magic Johnson with the dunk. Vernon Maxwell was covering the inbound pass. Oh. Wide open for the slam. Hakeem Olajuwon. Down by one. Lakers with the ball. Have the basketball. They're up now by 3. Thorpe. Okay, so a lot of this is just trying to get past your man. See, if you can get past your man, and I don't know why Otis Thorpe was putting it up for 3 at halftime. But the Rockets trail by 3 to the Lakers, 20-17. There's your stats, and there's your 7 cheerleaders. 1 of 3 from the Rockets from three-point land. Otis Thorpe, not a three-point shooter. There's your cheerleader. Hey, there you go. If you're losing, that's a way to cheer yourself up, folks. Trying to get inside the hook shot. John Turner hits a hook shot from 3, but not inside the paint where you're actually supposed to hit hook shots from. Okay, Magic Johnson swings it around. Byron Scott from the elbow, no good. And the Lakers get the offensive rebound and just run out of bounds. So, most of the time, folks, I will be doing a live recording. I'll just have to fix my OBS settings next time. So this isn't, I've already played this game. I'm just re-narrating it. And Vlade Divac can't hit one over the dream. Runs in and out. Here comes Kenny Smith up the floor. Kenny Smith with the layup for 2. This is from the old Summit. This is from Joel Osteen's house, folks. 22-19. Oh, Turner was wide open, and he gets fouled by the North Carolina man. Gonna get a couple free throws here from John Turner.
Good.
And both free throws are good. Yay. Magic Johnson gets the ball back. John Turner with the steal. Oh, he could put it up from the free throw line. Oh, Elijah, he's going to get Thorpe. Kenny Smith for 3. Brick. And see, the Lakers cannot hit before the end of the third. And the Rockets only down 1. And underneath was Divac, but kicks it back out to Worthy. Inside the post was Magic. Magic puts one up from about 18. Otis Thorpe slams it home. All right, Divac's going to dump it inside to Magic Johnson with a hook shot. And in real life, folks, what made Magic Johnson so special outside of his, in addition to his passing, his brilliant passing and no-looks and all that kind of stuff, he was a big guy at the point guard. He could play the 4 if he needed to, and just bully down his man inside the paint because he was so big. So Otis Thorpe puts one in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 3 and knock it out of bounds. Vlade Divac from the top of from the free throw line, no good. John Turner passes to Olajuwon. I was having those controller issues I've been having in Madden 94. It was just hard to control this game. It really was. And Kenny Smith with a clutch 3. I needed that one, folks. I was going to lose this game if I didn't hit that 3. Here, the Rockets can win it, folks. 3, 2, 1. And Olajuwon with a putback slam. Couldn't get it out of his hands in time. We're going to overtime, folks. All right, and the Rockets block the shot. Olajuwon's going to take it himself for the slam. And 44 seconds, Lakers call a timeout. Divac from well outside his range. John Turner the rebound. Mad Max with the ball. Turner. Olajuwon. Back to Turner. Back to Otis Thorpe. From the free throw line. Brick. What did you expect, folks? Lakers still down 2 with the basketball. Byron Scott. Magic Johnson. Vlade Divac. In the same pattern. And wide open underneath the basket is Magic Johnson for 30-30. Sounds like a certain cartoon character I remember from. And a slam with 1.6 to go. Cartoon character from Brave Star, by the way. It's like a talking horse thing that shot guns. And that last 2 points for the Rockets wins it for Houston in overtime. 32-30. Showing Texas superiority over California, folks. All right. And that'll be it for this first episode of Let's Play Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. As Kenny Smith with 5, Turner with 5, Otis Thorpe with 8, Olajuwon with 14. Vernon Maxwell did not score, even though he's a 3-point specialist. On the other side, Magic with 12, Worthy with 14, Vlade with 4. No one else scored for the Lakers. Like I said, that'll do it for us on this first edition of Let's Play Tecmo Super NBA Basketball.